And they're off in the William Hill Haskell Invitational, and American Pharoah breaks out perfectly, and Competitive Edge is intent on going to the front, and he takes the lead. Mr. Jordan comes away in third, Upstart fourth through the opening furlong, 4 lengths off the speed. Then it's Top Clearance, followed by Keen Ice, and Don't Bet with Bruno is the early trailer. Into the first turn, Competitive Edge went a bit wide, opens up a length and a half on American Pharoah in second, and Mr. Jordan is outside of him in third. Upstart is fourth. He's only 4 lengths off the leader. Another couple back to Top Clearance, who's 6 in front of Keen Ice, and Don't Bet with Bruno's at the back. Onto the backstretch, Mike Smith and Competitive Edge. They're in front by a length. American Pharoah cruising in second. Then it's Mr. Jordan in the clear third. Upstart traveling nicely in fourth. He's inching up nicely on the inside of Mr. Jordan. He takes the third spot heading to the half-mile pole. It's a big gap. Top Clearance is losing ground steadily. Keen Ice moves up inside of him, and Don't Bet with Bruno. Into the far turn. Competitive Edge has been there every step of the way. American Pharoah is a length behind second, and Upstart, these three are dominating as Keen Ice begins to make his move. American Pharoah comes looking for the lead at the quarter pole, and he quickly puts away Competitive Edge. Upstart on the outside third, then it's Keen Ice and Top Clearance. They're at the top of the stretch, and America's horse has opened up. It's American Pharoah with that majestic stride, pouring it on through the stretch. Keen Ice runs into second. American Pharoah, the party continues as he rolls home in the Haskell. Keen Ice was second. Upstart third. Competitive Edge was fourth.
American Pharoah could not have made it look any easier, Matt. He wins the Haskell in a complete gallop, just 4/5 off the stakes record, more than 9 furlongs in the Haskell. There's a look at the happy connections. American Pharoah, Matty, traveling down the backside. Victor looked absolutely loaded with horse. He didn't even really have to push the button. He just won in easiest fashion.
Talk about a situation which the margin of victory is overrated. I mean, you can't win a race any easier than that. It's impossible. And the margin in the end is only a couple of lengths because Victor Espinoza still has this work to be done. There's maybe the Travers in 27 days, you know, and maybe 3 more races for American Pharoah, but yeah, in hand. And, you know, it was amazing the ease in which he blew by Competitive Edge at about the 38th pole without trying at all. He blows by a pretty good racehorse. Upstart made a little bit of a bid at about the half-mile pole of this race. Then he began to toil, and then Keen Ice just kind of cleaned things up late when everyone else was just tired of trying to keep up with American Pharoah. Was Keen Ice on late to round out the exacta.
4-6-1-2 is your unofficial order of finish. American Pharoah at 1-9 wins in an absolute gallop here, wins in the easiest fashion. Keen Ice with a good closing second today. Upstart was third, a great return for him as well. I thought he was trying to chase that pace and stay in contention, and then Competitive Edge, your pace setter here, ends up tiring to fourth.
I mean, you know, he hasn't missed a beat. I'm not going to say this is better than his Belmont Stakes win, but it was awfully good, and it was awfully good, especially considering there was a layoff here. I mean, he hadn't raced in 57 days. We're talking about a horse who hadn't been on the racetrack in the afternoon in 2 months. Wow. You know, you'd think there might be a little bit of a drop-off off of that, but the way he'd been training hit into there wasn't, and boy, he proved that in the afternoon here. You know, that was special.
We've seen the quotes, we've heard the quotes. He's getting better, he's getting bigger, he's getting stronger, and that effort right there only suggests that it's the truth. He's heading that way, and it's proving it.
And he seems even, you know, he seems even more relaxed. He seems even, obviously all great athletes at this level have that confidence, which he obviously has, but he seems like his confidence is it's beyond ridiculous at this point. And he just exudes that confidence out there on the racetrack. He's not worried at all at any point during the race. Mike, I mean, Victor, when do you want me to get by Mike in order to competitive? Right now? Okay, let's blow by him. Yeah. What should I do here? Do you want me to open up? Do you want me to just canter home against a really good group here in the Haskell? It's scary that he's still improving. Yeah. And I think as great as he is physically, he's always been there mentally, but I think mentally it's actually caught up to his physical skills, which has really made him, I don't want to say one of the all-time greats, but he's getting close.
An unbelievable and a very, very easy effort from the Triple Crown champ who won his next start after earning